A wild one here in Lawrenceville, Georgia, as GGC completes the sweep over Reinhardt on a Tuesday afternoon. And we're joined now by our Grizzly today, presented by Jets Pizza on Sugarloaf Parkway, and Miss Enna Lackey. Enna, how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Glad to be talking to some softball with you here. We jump into the highlights, a lot of them to get to here. Georgia Gwinnett just come off a road trip down in South Georgia, but they come back home. What's it like to play here at the Grizzly softball complex?
Playing here is just really high energy. We're really comfortable here, and we just know at home field we have to get it done.
And the Grizzlies got it done today. Someone else that got it done inside the center circle, Annalise Jarvis, coming off their 6th no-hitter of her career, gets to start in game number 1 today. Can you describe just the confidence level of this team when she's out there in that center circle?
We are so confident, Annalise, when she's out there. We have no doubt that she'll get the job done. Whether that's us defending or her striking out, we have no doubt, and we're just really confident here.
And she did a little bit of that today, striking out 17 batters in a ball game. That ties the record for most strikeouts in a ball game, which she has done 3 times before that. Today was her 4th. And then come to find out, she became the strikeout queen here at Georgia Gwinnett College with the career strikeout record all happening in one day. Congratulations to her. Is there a moment that you guys just kind of get to pinch yourself? Like I know you guys are in the heat of the battle with Reinhardt, but does anybody get a chance to appreciate those moments, or how does it go in the dugout with you guys there when somebody hits a career milestone like that?
Honestly, it is not really mentioned until it's happened, so we don't want to jinx anything. So when we saw Kat and Razy hug her, we were kind of confused on what was going on, and then we found out, and it was just great. I'm so beyond proud of her. And I'm glad she made history again. Yeah,
pretty cool stuff for her. More history to be written on the rest of her senior season, this 2025 year. But Summer Hickson with a big-time 2 RBI double. The Grizzlies a 3-0 lead. They win game number 1 in that regards. But I want to focus the attention on you just a little bit here. You've had limited at-bats this season. Take me through your mental process of how do you stay ready at a moment's notice, whether you're in the starting lineup or coming off the bench or in left field or right field. How do you stay ready?
Honestly, I just want to lock in and encourage my team to stay in with a lot of high energy. And when I'm called or pulled off the dugout, I'm really confident in myself, and I want to lock in and execute what I need to do.
Well, locked in today you were, friend. 4 for 5 at the plate, a perfect 3 for 3 in game number 2. You're killing it. When Coach calls upon your number, kind of what's your role? What do you bring to the Grizzlies that takes our game to another level?
I think my main aspect to this team is my speed. I'm really confident in it, and Coach Cat knows I have the confidence in it, and I just execute what I need to with it.
We saw that speed in his play with the ball get to the wall and right, got you all the way to third on a triple. But then you got to help me out here because we were a little bit lost on this side of the glass. In the 6th inning, the Grizzlies tie the ball game up, but then a technicality kept the inning going with a Lindsay Owen at bat. Can you tell us what was your perspective and kind of what the rule was and what happened? Walk us through it if you can.
Yeah, of course. I had no clue, honestly, at first.
We didn't either.
But after we came back in, I found out Kat had a little advantage in her pocket waiting for something like this to happen, and the other team forgot to substitute, and we took that to our advantage to restart the at-bat and ultimately score runs.
And so more than just a couple runs, 5 runs went up in the bottom of the 6th. It changed the complexity of the entire game. Grizzlies went on to score 4. I think Coach Cat, I know her playing career is over, but we should figure out a spot in the stat sheet to give her 4 RBIs because that's basically to her credit and knowing the rules and how the game works. And so a big win for her, big win for the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies are going to be back on the road here over the next couple of weeks. They'll return here to Lawrenceville on March 14th and 15th. Write that down in your calendar there because that'll be senior weekend for, a couple people that might be interested in senior weekend. But for now, the Grizzlies now 9-0 at home, using that vibe, loving to play here. And with that, Enna, take us home with some shout-outs.
All right. I'm going to shout out my family. I know they're watching. I love you guys. I know a lot of people are far away. I want to shout out my roommates. They're always supporting me, having my back, and my boyfriend, John, he's always keeping my head straight and keeping me locked in the game.
Well, she was locked in tonight, and so were the Grizzlies. They sweep Reinhardt and improved to an impressive 11-2 on the season.